Hello, I'm Charlie Scott, and the 1 to 2 crucial challenges that our city is facing, in addition to climate change, I decided to talk about the port and all the amount of ships and products that are shipped across, and also the infrastructure of Montreal and how 1/3 of the infrastructure in Montreal needs to be repaired at this moment, as of a few years ago. But the lake is the ocean going over the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Each year, around 40 million tons of grain, gravel, raw sugars, salt, iron ore, petroleum products, chemicals and fertilizers, and shipping containers are transferred between trains, trucks, barrages, and ships, including salties and lakers that remain within the Great Lakes. And all those barrages and ships that are going through are causing a lot of pollution in the water. But to answer the second question, how can they become more sustainable doing this? Currently, they're coming out with ways to use different types of gas that reduce or that put out less emissions in the water. They're currently trying to come up with They're currently trying to develop green hydrogen, which is ethanol and methanol, as fuel sources that are less energy intensive than traditional fuel, that would lower the amount of, it would give a cleaner burning fuel than diesel typically used in other ships. And they are actually able to eliminate 32,000 tons of greenhouse gases than the way other ships would, just by using these new different types of gas. And the second thing I was going to talk about was the infrastructure that needs repair. A report examined that 555 pieces of infrastructure under local jurisdiction needed to be repaired. 12 were in critical shape, 44 were deficient, and 38 were mediocre, while 81 were just generally deteriorating. And that means that 30% of the 555 structures, such as bridges, tunnels, and overpasses, needed work. And that's just something that in order for them to fix, they can just implement it themselves by strictly going to these places and fixing the infrastructure, doing the repairs that need to be done to make it a safer, more sustainable place. And about when you think about the city's history and development, technically Montreal is a very, very sustainable place for Canada compared to other places. And it can become more sustainable just through people putting in more time and effort to fix infrastructure, and the sustainable the things that people are doing already to try to make emissions into polluting the water less bad by changing the amount of fuel they use or something of that sort. That's about it. Thank you so much.